What up, it's your boy Shaka Juicy from Madden.com, and here we go with the actual tournament. This tournament is actually for $100. It was like a $15 entry, and there's like 8 players on the tournament. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. It's 4-minute quarters on Madden, and we're gonna show you guys what we're running here lately, and we're gonna be running in the weekend for the MCS and stuff like that. So you guys stay tuned. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, hit the notification button. This improv, so I might stay quiet in a couple areas if I'm really into the game. I'm gonna be talking, explaining what I'm doing. All right, so we want to see what we're gonna do on defense. Our defense is gonna be just match coverage basically. He's coming in doubles offset. I feel like he's gonna run the ball, but I'm gonna go ahead and come out and off right here because I like to flip the play coming out of dollar here. So we're gonna come out with dollar first. I think he's gonna run the ball. Every time somebody comes in double offset, they like to run to the right side. In this case, he's coming out on a pass, so that makes it a lot easier for me. So just blitz him here. I'm not worried then. So if he's coming out in the play action, the blitz is gonna come in quick. But I always worry about this run that comes on the left side. So I don't know if he knows how to stop this. He's one play action against DB Fire. The blitz is gonna come straight in. All right. So it's very easy to set it up. I like to set it up flip. DB Fire still screams, so you know how to use it. So right here we're pretty much set. And I don't think he's gonna run a corner. I think he's running another play action, but I'm pass committing, so I don't know if he knows that pass commit is what cancels. If he doesn't cancel play action, it's gonna come straight in. So let's see what he does here. See if he's smart enough to throw a pick. He throws right at me. That should have been a pick there, but again, the defense got nerfed this year, so I don't feel him. Feel him any good, comfortable, and he's gonna go for it. Okay, so he's coming out in bunch, and I don't think he's gonna be fast enough to throw it. He might go throw it to the tight end here on verticals. That's what I think. All right, so verticals or the running back. So either or. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lurk there. Nothing's open, and we're gonna go ahead and just come out in our offense, and we are gonna go ahead and come out in zone alert here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put our man beater, which is the mesh spot. Okay, so I really haven't ran this on anything. I've been showing snippets of it on TikTok. If you haven't seen my TikTok, go to Madden All Stars on TikTok, guys. It's blowing up. Actually, I'm getting like 50 to 60 subscribers a day. So this is real simple here. We're just gonna go ahead and come out and just check with this RPO and then just run it in for a touchdown. Real simple, guys. It's just simple play, one play touchdown, and we're gonna score here, and we're gonna try to win this $100. Hopefully by tonight. So in a couple games, and just keep breaking down this playbook. Hopefully we make them quit. That's another thing, so that this game don't last forever, because the game do last forever now. So this guy was kind of a little bit talking smack in the chat. I don't like to talk smack in the chat. So here we go. All right, so these guys don't know who I am. They just think I'm a regular average player who found them for a game. So we're gonna go ahead and just try to stop him there. And again, we're gonna come out. We could come out in dollar. He's coming out in bunch strong nasty. So we're gonna come out in dollar again. I don't think he's gonna get it off, because I don't think he knows what he's doing on offense, to be honest. I think he's just running random stuff. He throws a screen here. I wasn't waiting for that screen. Like, I wasn't really sure he was gonna do that screen, but I already have it in my mind that he's gonna do a screen every now and then. He's coming out a bunch nasty. Okay, so now he's coming out to doubles. The thing that's messing him up, guys, is that he's coming out in play action. So I always cancel. Always gonna go pass commit. So even if I pass commit, notice that we stopped the run pretty good here with DB Fire. This is post patch as well. So this is gonna work right here. So we're gonna go ahead and come out here. I'm gonna go ahead and man up the 2 guys that inside slot, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just stop him. He goes for a simple run. I thought he was gonna try to pass, but if he doesn't pass, I'm just gonna leave my guys to see. I don't have to put him in any coverage or man up a slot. I'm thinking he's gonna throw a corner out here and there, because a lot of people like throwing corner outs out of this formation, but he's not doing that. So he's coming out like in random plays, which makes me think he's coming out in suggestive or coaching suggestions, right? Where the computer tells him what to use. And I think that's what's happening here, because he's coming out in different formations. So not players that are kind of experienced don't come out in different formations. He's coming out in gun normal, Y off. That tells me right away he's coming out in coaching suggestions, letting the computer pick his play. So that's a big no for tournaments. You always want to come out in your favorite play. Don't leave it to the computer to pick your plays because you know better. And now he's throwing to the flats here. So what I'm gonna do here, or maybe he's going into the run pass option or short pass option, or those options that are there available. Look, he's coming out in a different formation. So that's just crazy to me that he's coming out in just different random formations. So that's good for me. That's good news because he could run the ball and do the same thing every time. Like right here, he ran the ball down the middle, but I didn't pinch down. I crash down the lineman. I didn't crash down this time, but next time I'm gonna be ready for it. And I'm already hit a touchdown, so I receive second half. I score again, I'm good. All right. So one of the things I gotta do is basically control the clock. So we're gonna go ahead and control the clock here. And try to waste as much clock as we can because these games are long. But even if it's 4 minutes, they're looking kind of long. So we'll see right now what he does. I don't think he's gonna be able to adjust to my offense since he only saw one play. So we could score another one play touchdown. That's fine. And now we could just clock him so we can go into the second half up. And I'm not gonna let him score. So he got lucky on the last one, but he's not gonna get lucky on the next one. I could drop it down to 4th down lineman as well with this playbook, which is the 4-6 defensive playbook, and we're on the Philadelphia playbook on offense. So make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe so that you guys can know more and understand what we're running here. At the same time, go to madden.com and check out our offense and defense. This scheme has been out for forever, guys. Ever since I saw a couple of pro players running it. Let's put it up for everybody to go check it out. Okay, so make sure that you guys go check that out. So that go to madden.com and check out what's there. So if you become a member, become a subscriber, or get the individual guides, it will help you definitely get better. So here we go. He's worried about the run, so we're gonna go ahead. He's worried about the RPO, so we're gonna go ahead and just run the ball and just milk it, right? Milk it. I have 2 running backs, so if my running back is tired, I can just go ahead and go to Penny and just switch him up, and we're just gonna milk the clock because we're gonna go by 40 seconds. We want to get, we want to score, and then we want to go ahead and get the ball second half as well. So I'm not in a hurry to score. All right, notice that I could actually let the ball run down all the way to 0, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and push it a little bit more, just so that we can keep the clock running a little bit more smooth. But what I can do here, I can go ahead and change the tempo of the game. All right, so you could go chew clock or you could play regular, and I like to chew the clock. All right, now the playbook that I have here, I could actually beat him with a man beater. I don't have to. I could go to bunch and use bunch because I use bunch basically for a whole month nonstop. So I could go to bunch and I feel comfortable using bunch. But notice that there's a gap over here in the left, so I'm just gonna go ahead and run it to the left. Just try to get this first down over here, but we don't get the first down, so I'm gonna go back to my starting running back, and we're gonna go ahead and this time we're gonna flip the play to the left. So it's just gonna go ahead and try to mix it up here. I don't know if I might be able to throw this RPO over here on the left side. So nope, he's there, so I don't want to play with a user. And now we are gonna pretty much control the clock with the run. Okay, and we could have broke it there for a touchdown. I just kind of bumped into his player, so we're gonna do it again to the left side. I want him to worry about the right, and everything's open on the left. So that's what I want him to do. He's on the right side there. See, I kind of slowed down so my lineman can go ahead and block, but he kind of missed the block because there was 2 guys there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just leave it like this, and just he can't stop it. I'm getting 5 yards every single time, guys, and I'm controlling the clock. So the less he grabs the ball, the better. Notice that there's less players on the right side, right? So I could just run around him. This time he got me, so notice that he did that there. So I'm gonna go. He's coming out in man, and I'm gonna go mesh spot, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put this guy in a flat right here. Okay, so hike the ball. It's gonna wait for him there. I got X open. I always look for this tight end here when he's coming across, especially against man-to-man coverage, and we get the first down. So now we just pretty much in control of this game. We're within field goal range. We're gonna try to see if we could go to the run to the right. I mean, we don't have to. We could just wait, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just get a little bit closer before time runs out. See that? So we're gonna go ahead and just come in and just let the time run out. Hopefully my running back is not tired to where that he is tired. So we could take him out, give him a little break, and put my second backups running back. and we're gonna go ahead and try to get him here for a touchdown. So I'm not gonna do anything stupid. He has a user on the right. See? So he's trying to stop the run with his own user, but he won't be able to, guys. Okay. We can go ahead and run it to the right as well. So he's on the right side. We're running down the middle. Look at the middle is wide open. There's only 2 guys against 3. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and just let the clock run down a little bit more. I like it where it's like around the 20, so you can have 3 more downs to go. Okay. He's not calling timeout. We could just run the clock, and we are in position to score 3 points and then go into the next one. Remember, this is a tournament game. Okay. So we can come here. So now we're gonna go ahead and just try to get around the corner over here on the right side. And he's calling timeout. So we can go ahead and flip the play. And we're gonna try to run it to the left side. Okay, we could look for the RPO. All right, or we could even go for a touchdown. Okay, here. So we can go ahead and just streak R1, block the running back, and we're gonna go ahead and just drag circle just in case. All right, so you're gonna come here, right there. We're gonna go with circle, but my guy overthrows it. He was under pressure. So we're gonna go for the 3 points, all right? I thought my guy was gonna get sooner. I guess I got the pressure and my guy just kind of overthrew it. That could have been a pick also, because I saw the ball going towards the freaking cornerback, which said that's one of the things I hate about the game, that it will do some stupid stuff like that. And I just didn't want to risk a corner route. I saw the corner of the left going deep, and I just didn't want to risk throwing a corner route to the tight end, which, you know, he should have been open, but I just didn't want to risk a throw in this tournament because it's single elimination. I think it's double. I don't know if it's double or single, but I don't want to go into the double losing bracket. I want to stay on top and have my opportunities to win this game the whole time. But one smart thing that I didn't do was play the clock a little bit better. All right, I could have played the clock a little bit better. He's coming out in tight, so he's gonna come out in dollar. We're gonna blitz him. I don't think he's running any corner routes, so I'm good here. I'm just gonna stay down the middle of the field, set up this dollar defense, and just take away anything coming across. He's coming out in the screen, so he likes I guess he'll come out in screen plays every now and then because he knows I'm gonna blitz him. But time is gonna run out, so I'm just gonna come here and I'm gonna watch the screen now, just in case. If he came out in the screen earlier today, there's nothing gonna be there. He's gonna get nothing there. Second down, 1 yard. You know, we want him to waste all the time. Don't get him into the 40. Keep him, don't let him cross the 50. And we're gonna go double C close. So I guess he was running this earlier. He was running a play action out of it, but if he does run play action, it's gonna be dead instantly because we're gonna blitz heavy. Okay, we're blitzing 5. That's it. You see that? So it's gonna come in quick, and he's sending everybody out. So this is gonna come in very quick. Okay. So again, wing slot offset. I don't see anything coming out of this that's gonna be dangerous, but he hasn't thrown a corner route yet, so I'm not gonna worry about. I'm just gonna worry about something coming across. He does a zig route here. Not worried that much about it. Want him to waste timeouts. He's throwing simple stuff. He's not throwing corner routes. And let's see what he does here. So last time I think he ran out of this. So I'm just gonna be here with crash down, and just so he can help with the run. And we're just gonna go ahead and pass commit, and we're gonna go ahead and just help on the left side a little bit. And let's see what he does right now. So he's coming to the tight end. It's alright. Anything, he'll tie the game up if he does decide to go for it. He's coming out in bunch nasty. So he's not doing anything yet that can really stop me from blitzing. See that? So right there, I know he's gonna go with the corner route on the left, but it was a very tight spot. So now he's coming out in trips offset. So I'm doing that there. Okay, that's all right. So time is gonna run out real quick. He's gonna throw a quick pass. That's fine. There. So he goes right here. He can go for a touchdown, or he can try to score. But I'm gonna blitz him still. Second half, I'm gonna go 3 down linemen. So I know he's gonna go for the tight end. He went for the tight end earlier. You see that? So I gotta take care of that spot. He's gonna do it again. Let's see if we can get a pick. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna man up the tight end as well. He's gonna do it again. And I'm gonna help with a circle. And I have him shaded to the outside. He threw right at me on that one. So he threw at me there, took away the corner, threw right at me. I'm gonna pick that off, guys. It's just simple. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna come out with a different scheme in the second half of the game. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run it out, and he's coming out in prevent. He should have taken his 3, play it smart. So right here, my guy got nasty. I think one of my linemen has nasty streaks, so I like to run him right behind him. And right now we kind of have the momentum there. So let's try to see if we could get the ball back. Gotta always be careful, guys. Don't rush this right here. I used to always just rush it. You want to see if they're gonna onside kick or not. So that's one of the things you want to do. Onside kick or not. So we're gonna wait because I like to always press it. All right, and sometimes they'll surprise you with an onside kick, which kind of sucks. All right, so you have to waste the time out, and you don't want to waste the time out. Never waste the time out in the second half unless you really need to. But I always take a penalty if I press the wrong button and certain things happen. I always take the penalty, guys, because I don't want to waste timeouts in the second half. So we're gonna try to do RPO and then we'll go to bunch. All right, so he's coming out in man here. We're gonna go ahead and come out here. We pretty much did a good block, and we're going for a touchdown here. So we could outrun them. We didn't outrun them, but we still got the time. Running, and now we're gonna run it to the right side. There, so we could run to the outside, but we don't have to run to the outside. Let's flip it. All right, and we're gonna run to the left side. He's gonna be worried about that RPO. See, so he's just trying to get out there. Now I could do something like this. And I'm gonna go ahead and go see what we get. We're gonna run it to the outside this time. See how everybody just came in? Let's go run it. You get the first down. Not worry about anything, guys. We're just gonna control the clock here. Okay, so what we can do here, guys, unnecessary, but we can do something like this, like R1. Put him on a blocking. Hang the ball, and then we're gonna wait over the top for a nice touchdown. Okay, so that's very simple. So that's just little things here that I haven't done the whole game. I was running, and then I hit him over the top. Now he's like, oh my goodness, now I have to worry about that. If I try to stop the run with the guy on the outside, now I'm hitting him over the top. See how it was like an element of surprise because I didn't abuse it. I used it only one time. Okay, the run I could abuse left or right, down the middle, but then they start worrying about that so much and the RPO so much that they forget that there's tight ends going on corners, there's tight ends going deep, there's receivers going deep, and so on. So we're playing this game. You have to be smart. Like if I'm smarter than him, that's why people get upset like when they lose, because they know that they got outsmarted and nobody wants to admit they got outsmarted. And now what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go ahead and go LB slot corner, and I'm just gonna go cover 6. So I'm gonna do this here.